All right, then to Turf Moor. We're going to have Burnley versus Bournemouth. Rob, go with you here. Burnley, sick of talking about them. They're 11 points from safety. 12 games left. There's not really 5 points at home in the Premier League this season. That's all they've mustered. I just don't see any joy for them really over the next couple of games. Next, until the end of the season, anyways.
No, I think to be happy, like not happy enough to go down, but I think to be okay with going down and not second company, as it's more of a long term rebuild process, like the structure going on,
Yeah,
rather than just like, oh, we can't get survival, or bring in someone now, a caretaker or something now, and have some random lad as manager.
start
I
again
think
next
they'll
season.
be, yeah, I think that's kind of must be what the aim is, because they haven't changed anything. They're just not a good team to watch. They're
Well, yeah,
a
like,
team of
yeah, you're talking about like, yeah,
championship players.
they haven't changed anything. Like, yeah, it's kind of funny because, like, you think they would have changed something by now. They obviously think it's probably too late to get saved,
Mm.
so they're
Yeah,
probably just be like, yeah, stick with them, rebuild, come back again
and then
after
we come
another
again. Yeah,
season,
yeah.
use those payments from the Premier League, reinvest, and come back stronger. Not
Which
next
is no
season.
harm as well. Like, 'cause it's
No
not
harm,
just
yeah,
a one
yeah,
time thing being Premier League. Realistically, you have a chance every year coming back up. So there's absolutely no reason not to. Johnny alluded to it there a few weeks ago that Turf Moor used to be a horrific place to have to go.
yep,
Where thinking, God, here comes an awful dog display. Like, we'd be lucky
yeah,
to get a 1-0 win. Now you're expecting yourselves to go there and kind of dominate for any
mhm,
team really that's above 14th place nearly,
yeah.
which I thoroughly expect Bournemouth to go and do.
Yeah. Johnny, speaking with Bournemouth, we've seen them lose 1-0 at home to Manchester City. They were very, very good for this game. Unfortunate because the goal, Man City scored wasn't of any particular, high quality or anything. I think the keeper maybe made a bit of a mistake parrying the ball out to where he did. Um, but yeah, like, Bournemouth would be very happy with that display. They'll take a lot of confidence from that display. And yeah, they can probably thinking like go to Turf Moor, get 3 points, move up the table, put the kind of. I don't think they're going to anywhere near relegation, but they're kind of, put a few points and try and finish as high as they can, and keep going for next season then and rebuild and keep building on what has been a pretty good season for them.
Yeah, like I knew it. Like we've said a few times, they've been on a fantastic run of cricket. Hit a low point. I think they can take a lot from that performance from City. I know
Yeah,
they didn't get points out of it, and at the end of the day, all that matters is the points. But you can definitely take a lot of pride on. Give City a really good game. I didn't think they would. I thought they would for an hour. City would
yeah,
take over. So definitely, and like you're going to Turf Moor, there's absolutely no fear in going there for Bournemouth this season, which I think is a credit to them, and it's to be able to say that about them compared to the Bournemouth we saw last season. I think it's a huge, massive improvement, and they should be very proud of themselves. Not in a condescending way, but they should be. And
definitely.
they're looking above. I don't know when Bournemouth could have ever said, okay, now we're looking up, really push for a top half finish, maybe push for a 12 to 11 to 10th place finish. Why not? Like, I think
Why
there's a
not?
fantastic position. Um, and yeah, it's a perfect game to come up for them now to really get points on the board and look into going into the last part of the season with a bit of momentum and see what you can see where you can finish. There's no pressure on them now,
Yeah.
and for them to be in this position to say, all right, we're not fearful, we're not looking down. So let's get the win this weekend and let's really start looking up.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, just really quickly now, we'll end with Bournemouth. Their next game, so they obviously Burnley away this weekend. Then they have they have a double game week next week. So it's going to be at home to Sheffield United and at home to Luton Town. Their games that they could pick up, they could get 9 points out of nine here, and that could put them, if results go their way, 9 points to be on, 37 points. It could be, pushing Chelsea in 11. Do you know what I mean? They can push for a top half finish, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, yeah, 100%. It's there for them now to go for this season. Why not? They've had a fantastic season, and it's about finishing as high as possible now.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Johnny, predictions.
3-0 Bournemouth.
Rob.
I'd have to agree with 3-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah, I think it will be three for Bournemouth. I think Burnley will probably scrape one, maybe a dirty old penalty. I'll go 3-1 Bournemouth.